So, Gible is getting a community day. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? Cool Trainer Camilo back here again, and I wanted to make this video to talk about my feelings about Gible Community Day in Pokemon Go. This is a pretty controversial community day that they've announced, so I just wanted to make a video about it and get my thoughts out. So, a few days ago, on May 7th, Pokemon Go tweeted this very short tweet basically saying, Gible, June 6th, that's it, that's the tweet, hashtag Pokemon Go Community Day. That's kind of crazy, and this is pretty controversial for a lot of reasons, mostly because Gible is a pretty rare shiny in Pokemon Go. It's been in the game since, I believe it was like December of 2019, and it has been featured in a few events throughout all of really last year. It was in Go Fest, it's been in 7 Kilometer Eggs a few times, and it's a very expensive shiny to hunt for. You either have to buy incubators or pay for raid passes. So if you did put in the time and money to get your shiny Gible, this kind of stings a little bit because they're just going to be free on June 6th for Community Day. You're going to probably get, I don't know, 20 to 30 if it's still the 6-hour time limit they usually have for Community Day. So if you would ask me a year ago, maybe I'd say a year ago, I'd be like, oh, so super sick, Gible getting a Community Day. That would be awesome. That would be following the current trend of what we were getting for Community Day at that point. We were getting starter, something rare or a pseudo legendary. So that was the trend before. But since Gible has been a shiny, it's been a shiny for over a year and pretty rare shiny at that. I don't know, it feels wrong for them to I don't know, it feels like a slap across the face for anyone who already has a shiny Gible. On the other hand, it would be cool to stock up on candy and stuff and get all your XL candy. I mean, that's gonna be great. We have Mega Garchomp coming out soon-ish, I think. Maybe they're actually gonna be launching Mega Garchomp next month with the Community Day. But I don't know, I just hate how they handled releasing shiny Gible so long ago, and they monetized it very hard, and then it's just gonna be free. I don't know. I have very mixed feelings about this. And I feel like the community is either you're very excited for this day, or you're kind of annoyed that they're doing this. And there's a lot of people attacking each other, saying well, I don't have a shiny Gible, so you should be happy for everybody. And people aren't allowed to be annoyed that they have a rare shiny and it's not gonna be rare anymore. So I actually have a shiny Gible already. I got one shiny Gible during Go Fest, so I'd like to get some more. I don't mind having to grind for it, having to maybe get it out of a raid or hatch it out of an egg. Now that it's getting a community day, for me personally, after the community day is over, shiny Gible isn't really special anymore. You're gonna be stacked on all the candy, you're probably gonna have like 20 to 25 shinies, and I don't know, I like having Pokemon in the game that are hard to get, that are rare to get, because once you actually get the shiny of that Pokemon, it's exhilarating. You feel like you won the jackpot. Now it's just Gible, you can't I won't get that same feeling with Gible anymore. And another reason why I'm kind of not feeling this one so much is now if we look at Pokemon similar to Gible, maybe let's look at Dino, which does have a shiny available. It's an extremely rare shiny. It probably will be featured more this year, maybe at Go Fest, or maybe it'll even be in raids sometime this year. If you do grind for that shiny, put in all the effort, I feel like next year maybe we're probably going to get a Dino Community Day, so why would I even put in the effort to go grind for the shiny this year if I'm probably going to get it next year for free? So it kind of unmotivates me to play the game and grind for the shiny that I want when I'm just gonna get it later, so why even spend all that money? It puts a weird taste in my mouth, and I don't want the game to feel like that. I don't want it to feel oh, why even try? Because I'm just gonna get handed it later. I don't know. And if we compare Gible to the The last few community of Pokemon that we've had recently, I mean, Gibble's a pretty hype Pokemon. It's probably the coolest Pokemon out of like all of the Pokemon we've had for community this year. We've had Machop, which already had a shiny available. We had Rosalia, that was featured so many times, and that already had a shiny. Fletchling, that was a new shiny, but like it's not like that super exciting of a Pokemon. And then we had Snivy, which was weird because that should be okay. That's a starter. Like that usually gets a community day, but Snivy had already had its shiny released. I don't know why they decided to do that. So that one was a little weird because it was already out. I feel like they should have just released the shiny with the community today. And then this month we have Swablu, which has also been shiny in the game for a very long time, and it's been featured in multiple events. So kind of underwhelming. And then you have Gible, which that's a pretty exciting Pokemon. That's a pseudo-legendary. It's probably going to get a really cool move on it. I'm hoping for Earth Power. That's going to like make it one of the best ground type attackers in the game. I think I've heard people say maybe you could get Dragon Breath, which I think it would make it a little bit better for a Dragon type Pokemon, but it's not that exciting because it's not going to make it that much better. Or they could give it like more of like a PvP move, maybe like Crunch or Iron Head. So I don't know. I guess it really depends on what move they give it. This also does feel like a correction from Niantic. I always felt like Gible was supposed to be a community day Pokemon. It's the Gen 4 pseudo-legendary. We've had Bagon Community Day, that's the Gen 3 pseudo-legendary. We've had Beldum. We've had Larvitar. This all started when they just released Shiny Gible as like a chase shiny. It's like one of those like really hard shinies to get in the game. When, I don't know, I feel like it should have just gotten a Community Day. I was fine leaving Gible as a Pokemon that's just a really rare shiny in the game. It's a really rare Pokemon in general. Let's take a look on Twitter to see what people are saying. Cool, my Shundo becomes trash now. Absolute joke they've done this. Keep Gible as a rare shiny for crying out loud. Yeah, I see that. We just want to... It just feels weird that it is a rare-ish shiny. Not that many people have it, and everyone's just going to get it now. But then you also have people that have been grinding for Shiny Gible, and they just haven't got it, so like they're happy to get Shiny Gible now. This gives me hope for a Riolu Calm Day. I don't have Shiny Riolu, but that does not make any sense. I don't think we would ever get that. Yeah, and then you have people like this who have like a lot of Shiny Gible, and they're still gonna go hard for it on the community day. That's awesome. While this is an extremely awesome community day, it is also a perfect example of why you shouldn't blow money and grind for a rare shiny. I thought Gible wouldn't see a community day. So now you're making Gible worthless to all those that grinded Gible and got them a perfect rare. Now they're no use. Maybe we shouldn't have bought those raid passes. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Are people seriously getting pissed over Community Day Gible? A Dragonite would dream of getting a Community Day event. And then you also have a lot of people who have Shiny Gible and they've been waiting to evolve it to get the special move on it. Level 50 Shiny Garchomp's incoming. Thank you. Thanks. Excited. Give me all the Gible. Like, there's definitely people out there like really excited for this. I feel like I'm like sitting on the fence. Like, it's cool. Like, we're gonna get a lot of Gible. Gonna get like really powered up for Mega Garchomp and have a whole squad of them. But I don't know. On the same side, it's like can't really hunt Shiny Gible anymore. I don't know. I think Gible would have been better off served. Maybe if they did like a research event, maybe so that like most people could get 1 or 2, maybe not so everyone can get like 20 or 30. Because also, after the community day happens, like Shiny Gible's not going to be like a commodity to like trade and stuff. Like it's not going to be like trade leverage for trading things because everyone's going to have like a bunch of them. I just wish that we could go back to getting Pokemon that like don't have shinies already introduced for community day. I don't get like that. Like when we had like Fletchling community day, like that's not that special of a Pokemon, but I was really excited for that. That was a brand new shiny. It doesn't feel tainted that it already had its shiny available. When they do like these repeat shinies of Pokemon that already have shinies, and let's say they were at full odds like Machop, if you had shiny Machop before that, I mean, you do have the timestamp on it, but like it does devalue it because like now everybody has the community is just flooded with that shiny. honestly, I think it's cool that we're getting Gible Community Day. It does sting a little bit. I don't know. I don't even know where this video is going at this point. I just hope that we get back to getting new shinies in Pokemon Go for Community Day. Maybe don't go as strong for these Pokemon that are rare shinies that could get a community in the future. Like I'm saying, like Dino, I feel like if Gibble's getting a community day, I feel like Dino's gonna get it at some point. So I don't know. It doesn't feel right to like grind for Dino anymore. If it's just gonna be a community day in the future. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about Gible Community Day. Are you excited? Are you a little bummed? Are you like in the middle? I want to know your thoughts. As always, guys, don't forget to super smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.